Hello students, here is your writing lesson for today, which is Thursday, the third day of September, and we're just going to go over some of the things we focused on today. Let's start with that letter L, which really is just a straight line, and you use it all the time, and top to bottom. That's what I want to emphasize, top to bottom. You know how to make a straight line if you try. But some of you are making your number ones grow up out of the ground like they're trees. But that's not what they are. They're more like lightning bolts that just fall from the sky straight down. So practice a row of letter L's, because you are going to be also doing letter L's inside the letter H, the exact same form, top to bottom, except this time you make the arc. Make the arc touch right on this center line and make the bottom of the letter touch the bottom line. And of course, we are doing lowercase letters that are tall, so the H also has to touch that top line. So 3 points of reference to pay attention to this H: the top, the middle, and the bottom. So please do the same thing with some more H's. Make sure you're using the same form. You are starting at the top, down to the bottom, then make the arc. And then this week we also practiced this letter B, which has the same shapes inside of that, top to bottom. Come back up just like you're starting to make the H, except you're going to give it a full belly like that. It becomes a letter B. Top to bottom. Trace back up the same line and come back around. This is all one stroke. You don't pick up the pen. You do it all in one stroke. And of course, beware of the letter B's twin brother or mirror image brother, the letter D. That is not what we're practicing today. Make sure it is like these blue letter B's. This is a common confusion, so I know you'll do it correctly. Next up, we practice some numbers, and the number 7 is fairly easy. You trace right on that top line, and then you make it cross diagonally down to the bottom. That one was a little bit more crooked than the other ones because I'm leaning, but give that a try. Trace on the top line, and then make that line come all the way to the bottom. So just like all numbers, they're like capitals. They touch the top line. And then our number 8, everyone's favorite number 8. Actually, it looks pretty good in class today when you picked them up and showed me. I can't watch you as you're doing the strokes. I am hoping you are doing the strokes in this way, like a big capital S that just keeps on going around. So you make an arc, just like we practiced that letter C, except this is quite a bit more involved. It becomes a capital letter S, which then closes around, loops itself. So please try to practice that. This is going to take more time to master. In fact, even me, after all these years, I can't make perfect 8s every time. But they just have to be close enough that it is clearly an 8. And we want to avoid 8s that look something like this. Okay, we don't want 8s. Oh, I should do that in red because, yeah, I'm doing it wrong. We don't want 8s with a big bottom and a little top. We also don't want 8s with a big top and a little bottom. You want the 8 to line right up in the middle here as well as you can, right on that center line. So that is our practice for today. Don't have any art this evening, but this is practice that you could all benefit from. So I know you haven't done this real time, so you can now pause the video and look at, I can move it out like this, and you can see the entire thing at once. And you can go ahead and do this yourself and try to do a good job, and thank you for watching this video.